give us a look at these boot gaps. They actually come out pretty nice. That sits down a little bit lower. That once that's got a thing on it, it'll sit up there, a rubber. So it sits down. It sits down about, I don't know, 5 mil or something. But they're now pretty good. Not bad gaps. One of these bloody things. Like, they don't really have gaps, these cars. Not any ones I've seen anyway. So yeah, this one could be a special one. Can have gaps. I've just got this stuff all prepped. I'm just going to give it a coat of primer now, and then it's ready to be sanded down and painted on the inside. Right, there's that stuff all sprayed, ready to be coloured or rubbed down and then coloured. That the doors are already done too. They're over there. Just block down the boot lid and the bonnet, and man, they come out straight. Like, when you block something down, that's what tells you how good it is. And I know this thing is going to look like a mirror. There's no ripples, nothing. It's just come out sweet. Here's the bonnet over here, the boot lid. A little bit of a rub through there. It was a fraction high. This boot lid, man, that is going to come up mint. I could paint this car black. It wouldn't matter what colour it was. It's going to look superb. And it's windy here at the moment too, so that's why I've rubbed down these two panels. While I was rubbing this down, a big stick just landed and hit the shed door right beside me. Just missed this. That's just telling me, get inside. But I don't want to rub this crap down inside. It just fill a place of water. So it's, anyway, just letting you know that they're really going to look good. Yeah, I've rubbed that down with 320 wet. Now I've gone over with 600. And like I said, it's come up really nice. Same with that. So I'm going to go over the whole car with 320. And then I'll go over with, I'll block it down with 320 with those big blocks and whatever I've got all those different blocks. Get it all looking nice. And I'll go over it with 600, then I'll give it 3 coats of primer. I'll let that dry for a few weeks, and then I'll rub the whole thing down with 800 and it'll be ready to spray. And I may spray it twice. I may let that sit for a couple of weeks, and then I'll block it down with 1200 or at least 800 again, and then I'll give it another few coats, and then it'll be done, ready to be buffed. sort of tacked off now, but that boot is dead straight. So are these doors, and so is the bonnet. Pretty happy with the whole thing. That's just, I've given it 2 coats of primer. I'll give it 1 more. Like I've blocked them down with 320 and then hit them with 600, but give them another 3 coats of primer, block that down with 800, it's ready for colour. And then I've got to block this down. Same deal, block that down with 320, give it a lick with 600, 3 more coats of primer, and it's ready for paint after I block it down with 800. And then I'll block that colour down. I'll probably give it another few coats, whatever, just whatever it takes to make it look mint. And then after that, it gets blocked down with 2,000 or 3,000, and then buff it. There we go, that boot lid. Massive dent there. That is going to take some sorting out. It's all full through here. That's going to test me, that one. That's pretty good. I got to admit, that thing is buggered. Anyway, the thing was glued on all the way around, and it did bend it a lot. Getting it off, it was already pretty buggered, but yeah, that one's good. That one's going to, that's a beauty. You can see how good that boot is. It should have been chucked in the bin. You can see how good it is. Pretty happy with that. I've just flicked a light guide coat over all this stuff. And like I said, that gets rubbed down with 800 next, with a big block, and then a flexible block. And it's ready to be painted. No wind here today. I couldn't do this yesterday, it was just too windy. You have leaves and shit blowing in here. Anyway, this is just this time of the year, that wind. Now I've got to get that, even though it doesn't look any different, up to this stage. But that'll take me a day to do that, just to rub all that down and then re-primer it with 3 coats of primer. Anyway, I'll make a bit of a video. I'm still working on the car, but I'm working of a morning now at the moment, and I just don't have as much time as I did have. Anyway, thanks for watching that.